Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is a weekly relationship read. I'm using the same deck as I used with the love energy read that I put up on Sunday. So we have balance between two people, but it's also an energy of someone who kind of thinks the way another person does, because there's harmony. You can see there's a heart here. Look at something is developing and blossoming between two people. Ooh, it's a spark of attraction. Oh my gosh, somebody's about to make a move. Someone's going to make a move. Oh my gosh. Yeah, someone's ready to open up. Someone's been a little stuck, not moving, but they're about to move. But this is someone who's about to open up here. Oh my gosh, this is a person embracing change and opportunity. It's about being open to receive. Yeah, if you want to receive, you have to be open. But this is blossoming. It's like this fireball. You can see a lot of growth here too. So there's change coming. Yeah. Somebody's definitely gone through a healing, rebuilding their heart chakra. This is somebody healing their heart. This is why someone's been stuck and hasn't been open, but they're about to open up because they're embracing this opportunity. Yeah, this is someone who's definitely had some challenging times. There's been obstacles and challenges to overcome. It's temporary. So it looks like this could be something that's over. Ooh, let's have a look at the balance. Oops, I don't want to use that deck. I want to use this one. Let's have a look at this balance. I feel it, yeah, interesting. Oh, yeah, we got a house, a home. There's a reason to celebrate, a strong financial foundation. There's been growth. Somebody here, this has to do with loyalty, commitment. But it's an energy of someone learning something here. Yeah, loyalty. Something is blossoming. This is just gorgeous because it has to do with some sort of commitment, someone who has faith, of someone who's loyal or faithful. Wow. Yeah, we got the start of something new. So this is someone feeling very happy, very positive. It's an energy of some kind of movement, but someone's been kind of stuck. See, taking a step back. Yeah, taking a little step back, looking at this, trying something different, but it has to do with making a move, because this is someone different than your usual type. I see high vibration, positive, happiness. There's new. This is about new. So I do see there's this energy of overcoming. Someone is healing from something, and you can see they're ready for new. Yeah. Interesting. Let's have a look at this opening up. Yeah, so someone has been hiding their true self, wearing a mask, keeping it all in. Someone's about to open up. They're taking off the masks. You're about to see this person. Yeah, they've been kind of taking their time assessing the situation. It's a person cautious, being cautious, careful what they wish for. But this is an energy of starting it and them making a move, trying something different. But I do feel like you could be different than the usual type or vice versa. But like I say, there's something about this balance between two people, just being kind of patient here. They're assessing it. See, this is somebody here hiding behind the mask, not showing their true self. But it's about opening up, and it's about opening up emotionally. I can see it already. Let's have a look at embracing this opportunity. This opportunity. Ooh, we've got the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, Scorpio, but it's just an energy of someone who's bold and confident. Yeah, look at that. So this is somebody who's open, someone embracing this opportunity. Oh my goodness. Now we have, see, things calming down. So this is somebody here who's definitely distanced themselves from someone. But it's an energy of someone waiting patiently, waiting for things to calm down before starting something new. because they're assessing it. It's a person been moving slow, maybe focusing on their money. Could be somebody who's working a lot. I mean, it's often contracts, negotiations, or some sort of an agreement. So someone's dealing with, and it could have to do with someone buying a new home too. Now this is a person who's preparing. See, this is somebody who wasn't prepared, or they're preparing. To me, it looks like it's a person who is preparing themselves to make that move. But they're preparing, I don't know, their house, their home, their finances, whatever it may be. But there it is, end of challenging times. This is someone overcoming something. And I do feel this is someone who's been kind of checking things out, but not really making a lot of a move, kind of holding back a bit. See, keeping all their feelings to themselves. But this is somebody who needs to open up. It's about opening up. It's about two people having a conversation face to face, overcoming. But there was some challenging times. But like I say, this is about overcoming this. This is something this person's done because they're healed. It's somebody who maybe wasn't prepared. It could be someone who took a step back because they weren't prepared. Maybe financially and even emotionally. Definitely emotionally. But you can see this taking lessons learned, applying it to this situation, taking more time to get to know someone, growing closer. It's about forming a bond. Tell me about this Six of Swords. Yeah, see, it's an energy of change. Someone's maybe even moved and relocated. So I do see change for the better because I'm seeing the sun, happiness, joy. Someone's feeling very positive. Yeah, I also see some sort of romantic energy, but it's also two people connecting on the emotional level. See, someone has that little fear of connecting on the emotional level. So this is a challenge for this person. Yeah, they're doing it though. This is also someone showing someone they're interested, that they're invested. See, both people, interest, investing. And then I see truth. Someone's having a little aha moment, being enlightened. So this is someone finding something out too. But it's a win or lose kind of energy. Yeah. Whoops. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah. See, it's overcoming obstacles, challenges, or there could be competition. But win or lose, this is someone coming in. They have been kind of moving slow. But this is a person, I feel, clearing things up, clearing out their past before going down this path, overcoming obstacles and challenges. But this isn't, I'm going to tell you, it's an inner struggle too. This is someone who struggles with being emotionally, sharing their inner selves. Because it is about opening up that zipper. See, and it has to do because someone who needed to heal. They needed time to heal before they could open up to someone else. There could have been some sort of secret or, but it is definitely romantic energy, but it has to do with being patient, and they're hoping this pays off because it has to do with truth. And it is a win or lose energy. Yeah. Yeah, a little enlightenment. Yeah, the truth is this is someone who's single. So if you cross paths with this person at some point, they were single. But it's about embracing change. It's about overcoming challenges, obstacles. And there could be someone here traveling. There may be obstacles. Things keep getting in the way. But it's a person you're about to see someone's true self. Yeah, if there's any competition here, I say there's something worth fighting for, though. Yeah. Tell me about this page, or Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Oops. Yeah, it's a person curious. See, this is somebody wanting to know everything you do. They want to know everything about you. They want to get to know you. Someone who wants to spend time with you. But they are looking to see if there's competition. Yeah, they're learning something here. See, learning. See, something to do with the house, home, moving, relocating. It's a person trying to find things out. I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking to some people. But like I say, it's all about that little enlightenment, that little aha moment. But it's all about everything that you're doing. See, it's somebody also making sure you're single. Yeah, because there could be competition. So this is obviously some little time has gone by. But yeah, this is a person, their cup runneth over, let me tell you. Yeah. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, we got a King of Swords here. So this is someone learning. See, curious, they've learned something. Their cup runneth over. This is a person who struggles with being emotionally open. It has to do with healing, and that's why their swords up. Now, this could be someone they're definitely seeing things very clearly. And what they're finding out is making them happy. So there's this learning, but it also has to do with someone, they speak truth. They have good morals and values. So if this is someone who said they were single, they were single. But definitely someone who wasn't healed. And I do feel there's been a lot of obstacles, challenges, things getting in this person's path. If you have a person who has been wanting to come and see you, I feel it, their cup runneth over, but I gotta tell you, it looks like there's a lot of things getting in their way. But I feel mostly it's an energy of someone who's been hurt, their swords up. See, their BS detector was going off. There was confusion, illusion, things that were unknown that they now know. So, but this is someone about to offer you this cup. Yeah, I feel they've been talking to people or checking out your social media, seeing if there's competition, just kind of looking ahead. This is someone preparing themselves, that you might not even be interested for that matter, or there could be competition. So it's kind of preparing for war. I'm surprised the Emperor's not sitting here, because I feel like it's like, all right, this is what I got to overcome. But yeah, there's learning something. And I do see some kind of good news. And I do see an offer, an invitation, an opportunity here. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so there's been a little bit of drama, or somebody jealous. There's been some drama. 5 of Cups. So there's something that's going on. Now, this could be something this person kept to themselves. They were single. Like I say, there's a bit of mystery, something that's unknown, and I think you're going to learn the truth. There was some chaos, conflict, and drama. But this is also an energy of someone trying to avoid that. See, avoiding the drama, the gossip, the talk. Because there's something about this person's intuition. It's almost like, it doesn't look like this is someone who put on the brakes, but I do feel there's someone who's moving really slow. But it's also a person preparing financially. But they want to know everything, who you talk to, what you're up to. They're preparing themselves. They are preparing for maybe even confrontation, but I feel there's maybe other people, some kind of jealousy, trying to avoid something. But the truth is, this is someone who had obstacles, challenges, drama, too many people involved. So this is an energy of detaching from these people, and 2 of you coming together, having a conversation. Yeah. You're going to see a side of someone here. Yeah, look at that. There it is. This is what they see. Someone who's gracious and calm. Somebody who's patient, but somebody who's stable. See, this is somebody who's definitely trying to avoid drama. They don't like drama. And this is often a person who doesn't like drama too. Yeah, they don't want any of that. So this is what they're learning. So this is a good thing. Tell me about this 5 of, they're taking action here. Like I say, it's like, what have they got to lose, right? Oh no, this is overcoming obstacles, challenges. This is when 2 people come together and see loyalty, faith in each other to build a foundation here, to come together, partnering up. You can overcome anything. But yeah, they're definitely preparing for adversaries or why is because they see this lovely person. So they're preparing themselves for some jealousy or some adversity from somebody here in that social circle, or a family member, a friend. I don't know. I don't see mutual friend. It's possible because of 2 of Cups. But this is someone who's kind of took that little step back to look at things here. Yeah, but what I see is happiness and joy. They're learning something. It's making them happy. Yeah, the Empress. This is what they see. Yeah, this is also someone who doesn't compete. See, being gracious, being patient, someone who doesn't compete. So if there was any kind of competition or jealousy, this is someone who definitely with the Empress doesn't compete, not into the drama. So interesting energy. This person's offering you this cup. You're about to receive this cup. Yeah, this person has been holding back a little. See, trying to learn. And they are curious. They want to know everything about you. They're talking to people. But I feel there's a lot they don't know. There could be someone in there who's jealous. Like I feel there could be a jealous person. Yeah, this is someone no longer giving to someone else. But this is also this person reaching out. Yeah, hoping that you're interested. Like I say, it's a little test. I see a little test here. Yeah. So look at that. If there were, like I say, this is someone looking at this. So if you were someone who was gracious and you didn't compete and there was a lot of people talking, whatever going on, jealous, this person is happy with what they've learned. But and if you had a date with this person, this is what I feel. There may have been something here, but I mean, this is an energy of win-win. Yeah, it has to do with something to do with the timing too. But this is about now. And this person, this is a whole new cycle. They're definitely healed and ready for something. Yeah, someone dealt with something here. I don't know. Drama, somebody who was very dramatic, angry, fighting, a relationship, two people not on the same page. And I do feel it's overcoming all of this. And there's the cup. The Empress, the start of something new right there. This is quite lovely, Sag, but it's saying, taking a little step back. See, it's all about someone trying to avoid drama and gossip too. Taking a step back until everything's cleared up because they see things clearly. But it's about, especially if there's been a little time in between, waiting for things to calm down. See, this is often with this and the Six of Swords, a little time in between for things to calm down before starting something new. But it is someone who's definitely seeing you in a very positive light. And I feel actually both of you will. Because it has to do with this person sharing emotions, their innermost self. So there's someone who's maybe had a bit of a dark shadow, the cloud, confusion. It's going to be all cleared up. So, wow. Yeah, this person's definitely someone who's focused on their finances. Things are going well, windfall. Look at that. Two people who avoid drama. Let's pass on the drama. Save it for your mama. You know how they say. This is definitely two people. And it's about being serious. So this is someone who's going to show you they're serious. Okay? But I do see stability and wanting to have a conversation and come together. These are two people who can pretty much overcome anything. Why? Because they don't... the lack of the drama, put it that way. There's not a lot, not a lot of yelling and things like that with these people. They're very calm, very balanced. But a lot of this is also this financial stability. This is someone who's been preparing. So some of you, it could be someone who wasn't prepared financially. So this is an energy of having time to prepare. And I feel both heads up because there is going to be, they're taking action regardless. Yeah, it's all about crossing paths, coming together, going down this path together. Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, this is someone in their feels. Nice, look at that. They're taking control of the situation. See, this is a person determined to succeed. So they were determined to succeed. In other words, they're basically coming in right. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's someone who put on the brakes a little bit at this point because maybe there was a person here jealous or competition. The Empress doesn't compete. This is often a person who doesn't either. But this is about someone staying in control of their emotions. And I see that, like I say, have a little trouble talking emotionally. But it has to do with wearing their heart on their sleeve. You see, they kind of stay in control of their emotions. Try not their emotions get the best of them. But there's definitely a lot of feelings here. Oh my gosh. And this is something they've kept to themselves. So there's this confusion and things needing to clear up about how someone feels. But it's definitely a person healing their heart from another situation. Yeah, keeping it all in, keeping it to themselves. It's telling you to trust your own intuition, your inner knowing. You probably already know the answers you're seeking. But this is about opening up emotionally. It's not easy for this person. It's a struggle, an inner struggle. It's not like they're not emotional. Oh, they are deeply emotional. It's just not something that they do in front of people or, you know. Yeah, it's all about going down this path, the things you have in common, but it's about two people who build each other up and don't tear each other down. That's why I feel talk, gossip, people getting involved, tearing each other down to other people. It's about keeping it between you. So that's what this person wants and expects. Because it looks like this person may have ended something at some point. I mean, it's an energy of healing. And I do feel this is someone who's been cautious, playing it safe. But so the King and Queen of Pentacles, when people are in that energy, they play it safe. And just be calm, you know, very casual. But the interesting thing is the Three of Pentacles going down this path. See, there's that person. So there's somebody else here possibly. But it's about overcoming this. Yeah. Yeah, but it's, like I say, it's all about doing things together, spending time together. They kind of fantasize and romanticize, but they don't say anything. This person does not kiss and tell. They don't like that either. And that could be something that may have happened. Yeah. Beautiful energy. But I feel two people who build each other up and they don't tear each other down, arguing, fighting. So it's something this person's dealt with, the drama. Wow. Yeah, definitely there was a relationship that ended. If you know who this is and they put on the brakes, they probably should have told you. But it's often a person who doesn't like to tell other people their problems or personal stuff, especially if you don't know each other very well. So I see that. But yeah, there's an ending, which is a new beginning. Look at transformation. All this is internal. Most of this is internal. But yeah, definitely possibly an ending, which would be external. But they're going to make a move. And I do feel like some of you have been waiting patient. The Empress is often patient, but you're going to receive this cup. So if there is a jealous person, maybe a Scorpio or someone here, this is somebody ending it. So I do feel it was already over, but it's waiting for time between for things to calm down. And it could have to do with finances too, especially if it was a divorce. Yeah. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles provide for themselves, that when they come together, they provide for each other. So it's all about just being prepared. And I feel like it's telling you, heads up, to be ready for this cup because it's coming. And I think it's going to be a heartfelt message communication. And more than likely, they'd like to see you face to face. That could be the struggle for someone. It's not always easy. Some people, I mean, it could be how somebody is raised. See, it's also conditioning, my family, being raised that way. As you don't, the masculine doesn't share any emotion, you know. And that's kind of the vibe I get from this person. Interesting. So there's Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, you see a lot of alignment as far as energies here for sure. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But like I say, it's energies of somebody here. And what it is this person mastering their heart chakra. That's exactly what it is. Becoming the emperor. Because I feel they're stable. I mean, you can see they're stable. This is both of you. I mean, two people who bring something to the table. But you lift each other up. You help each other achieve goals. So this is what I feel. The Empress is often open to talk about these things. Maybe even ideas. They could be coming up with an idea or a reason to reach out. Could be something that you do, that may be something creative, where you have a skill that they require. But whatever it is, I feel like if you haven't crossed paths, you're probably going to. And you might know who this person is. People maybe been talking about this person ending something. But they definitely got their eye on this feminine energy. Yeah, they want to talk. See, spend some time together, doing things together. They definitely fantasize. Because the Queen of Wands energy is there. Someone very sexy, very charming. Also creative, but it's a person who knows what they want. Yeah, there it is. It shows the spark, the attraction. See, there's a little spark there. So it's something worth discovering. This is somebody discovering, wanting to discover somebody more because of that little spark, the twinkle in someone's eye. Again, a whole new cycle. See, feeling lucky, win-win. This could go in both people's favor, but it's seeing each other in a favorable light. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some people here who actually are like, not necessarily saying negative things, but there's somebody here who, I say, creates drama. It could be just someone being jealous. Maybe it's unspoken. But it's almost like this King of Pentacles energy. This person is kind of expecting it. So, like I say, prepared. I feel like you're both prepared. A little time in between. Maybe neither one of you are really prepared for this at this time. So, but look at this beautiful. This is financial stability. This is long-term wealth. Perfect timing. But this is two people who can overcome obstacles together too. And challenges, teamwork. So take care. Bye for now.